Hi there, we got a little bit of Bella's doll clothes. I wasn't planning on having anything just yet, but between me and Cheryl, we've been doing a sort of a little deal, for want of a better words, but we've been doing a collaboration. So I've got some extra goodies here that she hadn't actually made before. There's a couple that she had, but I asked her if she could do some variants. So we did a bit of work together, and this is what we came up with. Now, as you can see, there is Bella's doll clothes card. I will put the links on so you can just click on them as well. I would 100% recommend her products. They are very nice. She's really great to work with. Sort of have a chat if you want different colours, different shapes. She might be able to work something out for you, so I would recommend her. So with you can see I have Mariah here, so I think we need to show you what I have here. Now, I wanted a long dress, so this is going to be hard to see, but there's going to be some photographs coming up. So as you can see, all the way to the bottom we have a long dress, whether you want to call it an evening dress, a ball gown, just a long dress. And we have this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous skull, Day of the Dead sort of effect on here. Now, I know I'm thinking ahead here, but I wanted this for as a Halloween dress because I've got another one with skulls on and I wanted to dress them all up at that point. But as you can also see, the design is slightly different at the top, as she's not done one like this before. So this is what I had sort of asked if she could do, and she's done it amazingly. As you can see, the fit around Mariah, we have a bust dart here. Obviously, depending on the size of your doll's bust, that might be something you would have to discuss with her, because obviously I've got one size, I've just got the standard size. So we just have a press stud back. We have some gorgeous seams. And I've actually just popped a little underskirt, which is actually one of Cheryl's that I got with one of the other dresses. It's a short underskirt, but it's the only one I got. So I popped a little underskirt under there to sort of give it a little bit of bulk there as well. But that was one of the first things I'd asked if she could make, and I am over the moon with it. I think it's going to look gorgeous. I can't wait to take some photos later. It was actually designed really for my Shitozi. I was looking at doing some work with her, but I noticed when I just got her down, she's got a few marks on her, so I've got to do a little bit of stain research. It's not something I've ever had before, but she has been sat there some time. That's why I thought I'll get her the outfits, because she's been left out because the other girls have had new outfits. So and then I get her down and I find she's got a few marks on her, so I decided I wanted to sort of give her a clean up, so I've got to sort that out yet. So Mariah is my first girl. This is my original one. I do have two because I bought one second hand off a friend of mine, and she's gorgeous. That's Hazel. She's up on the shelf as well. But this is actually Hazel's wig, because my original Mariah wig was going a sort of a little bit sort of tatty, so I pinched Hazel's because Hazel got a new one anyway. So we were all friends, all great there. So shall we have a look what else is in here? Let's have a look. Oh, we can have a look. You can see I've got a couple of blind bags, and I was really naughty. I opened them before the video because the items actually came at the weekend and I didn't have time to do the video, but I really wanted to know what's in here, because quite often if Cheryl's thought of a new design, she'll send me this and then I can let you guys know what the new things are. But I will show you the other things I'd asked for a few variants on. Now, you may have seen that Cheryl does a long dress, but I just wanted a polo neck top, and all it is the shortening of the dress. So I just said to her, could you do the dress but make it short so I can actually pop it with a pair of jeans or leggings or something like that. And this is the little top, so it's a nice stretchy top. The neck is great. I've not tried whether it goes over a head. I know a lot of you are happy to take the heads off. I will avoid it unless I have to, but I do know with a lot of clothing it is something. But I'm actually tempted to think, if we're careful there, that's going to go over without doing it. We'll try it in a second perhaps. But we've got this gorgeous stretchy fabric, and I chose the pink that she'd got, so I think that'd be quite nice. I think pink suits Mariah quite nicely as well. So that was the first thing. We have a little polo neck top, which will be great for as we get a bit cooler. We've not got summer yet, and I'm thinking about things that are cooler. Now, you will see there is a little thing in here which I'm not going to do too much because I'm planning on doing a Cindy video later. But I asked again, I said, could she do this sort of bodice, the same as we have here, and could she probably pop a frill on it? Because Cheryl does make clothes for a lot of different dolls. And there is the basic dress that she does in every size. And then there's a few variants from each one. So this is a new variant. I thought this was so cute, but we're not going to sort of spend too much time on that because we want to look at Smartdoll things today. So that is actually for my Cindy. Love it. Now, this is another one I asked. This was a new fabric she had in, and I couldn't resist it because look, it's covered in kitties. Lots and lots and lots of kitties. And again, this is sort of one of the standard dresses that Cheryl does do. Slightly different neckline because there's some rounded necklines as well. But I wanted it shorter. So I just said to her, can you just take sort of an inch off the bottom? Because I wanted it to be a short dress that I can pop maybe an underskirt under, or maybe make some bloomers, something like that. Something a little bit more fun. So that is why I went for that one. So that's a bit different. So again, just as simple as saying, could you make it a centimetre shorter? Could you make it a centimetre longer? Of course, that can make a slight variation on the pricing. So, you know, if you see one price, but then you go and ask sort of for extra work on it, be prepared there will be a little bit more of a cost there because there's more work to it. Maybe not when it's just shortening like this, but if you are adding items on, like I asked for this, obviously you've got a basic Cindy dress, but then I asked for a different top, then I asked if you could put frill on it, things like that. And like with this dress, of course this is going to cost more because look at the amount of fabric in there. So be aware of that. That's all I'm going to say. Her prices are exceptional, but obviously if you're asking for a commission piece, there has to be a little bit more on there. So this is my gorgeous kitty dress, which again actually I think is very Mirai because I love the colours that pick out on that. And then of course I saw this one. Now this is one that Cheryl has on her website. I think it's still on there. And I just, well, bees are so current and cute and important to our environment. I thought I couldn't resist having a little bee summer dress. I've just made some little necklaces. In fact, I don't think I've got my bee one here, but I've just made some little necklaces that are on Etsy. One of them is a little tiny bee, so I'm going to be popping that with that. So we'll have a look at that again. I just want to get in here to show you these because these are new designs as well. So we'll just pop that. Poor Mariah's getting piled up here with clothes. So as I said, I was naughty. I thought, shall I just slit it open then seal it up again and you'll not know, but we can't do that, can we? We're going to be honest here. And we have our first little surprise. Please open carefully. Are we ready? The colour is already gorgeous. When I saw the colour, I was over the moon. And look what we've got. Now, you'll know from my last video, again, we've done a little bit of work together and I'd asked for a short top. Sort of from this dress design, I've just asked if we could have a top, and you'll have seen there were these gorgeous little sun tops. So Cheryl's then gone and taken it one step further and added some detail, and we have this lovely little frill. I mean, look, just hope you can see this really. Can you see how neat that stitching is? It is lined here on the inside as well, so your doll is protected. But like with anything, you do have to be careful. And if you leave clothing on too long, and this applies to any company that I've bought from. I've been really lucky. I've not really had much staining at all on my doll's clothes, and I don't change them that often. So I've done exceptionally well. But my Chitosi and my Mirai are getting, well, they're a fair few years old now. So I suppose they might get sort of a few more marks. I don't know. But you do have to be careful. Don't leave your dolls in the clothes too long. Don't allow them to get damp because obviously fabric can do that. But on average, I've not had any problems. But it is something to be aware of. But because we've got a lining here, a white lining, we're protected. So that is really, really good. Obviously, with just little press studs at the back. Isn't that cute? Imagine that with a pair of jeans, a pair of summer shorts. It's lovely, isn't it? Right, I'll pop that one there. Last goodie bag. What have we got? We have a skirt. I know what we got because I've seen it on tap. We have a gypsy skirt. Gorgeous cotton. I love this patchwork effect. Again, it gives that sort of very country sort of feel. Now, again, I've not popped it on, so I don't know what the length of the skirt is. We'll try that in a second. But again, gorgeous waistband. Very neatly put together, so we have no bare seams here. This is all folded and all neat and really, really lovely. And Cheryl has a little tag that she pops in there to say it's one of her garments. Again, look great with the underskirt under it because it really sort of puffied out. So these two, I know I'd worked on a collaboration and sort of a negotiation, so to speak. We've done a few swaps and things for these, but I didn't know these would come in as well. So these are even extra. I really need to make more coat hangers because I have no space. I've got dresses multiplying up on single coat hangers. I'm going to have a full rail soon of just Cheryl's dresses and outfits, but I can't help it. They are just so nice. And again, the value for money is exceptional. As much as I do have some Danny Chew items, which you will have seen in previous videos, and I do love the quality, I must admit you cannot sort of deny the quality, but their price tag is of a higher level, and a lot of people can't necessarily afford that. That's one of the reasons I make the clothes as well. And I know I sell to people my crochet items because we can't always afford it. But apart from the fact it's very, very different. These are very different things that Danny does. So I think it's nice to have a mix. But when I do get something from Culture Japan, it is a treat. Or maybe I've had some birthday money or something like that. But these are in the realms of me being able to sort of pick sort of bits and bobs out. And because she's a UK seller and I'm in the UK, again, so much easier. So much easier. So I think we need to do a bit of trying on, don't we? What are we going to go for first? I don't know. Right, let's take your dress off, Mrs. Now she has got some underwear on. She's got some little frilly knickers on that I bought from a lady on Etsy, which again are absolutely gorgeous. Let's take this underskirt off as well. Oh, pull your little bloomers up. That's better. So what should we go for? What should we go for? We'll take the wig off because I said I wanted to see whether this would fit over her head. Now I'm going to have to be careful because she has her little studs in that are from Kit and Kat there, and I don't want to knock them off. So let's see, shall we? I'm going to end up knocking them off. I'm going to have to be really careful here. In fact, I'm going to take them off. Don't want to lose them. I have the magnet tin behind me. I've just got a little tray there that I've popped them on. I've got some buttons on. So let's see. Because I don't like taking the heads off. And we don't have to take the head off. Look at that. So I'm not going to take it all the way down because all I really wanted to know is, does it fit over the head? So that is great. I will be taking pictures later, so if you do want to sort of check out my social media, you can do, and you'll see how the dresses and the items fit better. But I know they fit well anyway. I'm pleased with that because I really don't like taking the heads off. I know sometimes you have to, but at a choice. When I'm making something, I try and make sure at least it comes over the head. If you have to take the arms out, again, I will try and avoid it, but it's not the end of the world. And because this is so stretchy, I've got a feeling as long as I line the arms up first, I always put the arms up above the body, sleeves on, then over the head. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have to take her apart at all for that. Right, should we try the new top? I think we need to try this. This is just the cutest. And I think the fabric is exceptional. Oh, I just wanted to point something out about the stitching. I can't believe how neat this stitching is. Right, hang on. 1, 2, sorry for squishing you, Mirai. And we turn it over. And look how adorable that is. That is just such a sweet little top. And look how well it fits in. And as I mentioned with these tops, and same with the dress here, if your doll's got a slightly larger bust, it doesn't matter because you can sort of allow it to be a little bit looser. Or if she's got a smaller bust, you can tighten it down. So one size will fit all with this particular design. So that's our gorgeous little top. Oh, what next? Should we try this skirt? I was going to put the underskirt under it, wasn't I? So this is the new skirt. This is one I didn't know about. And again, we've got this really sort of cute, I think, sort of, I don't know, sort of country, sort of hippie sort of vibe there. And again, we could pop the underskirt underneath, which would sort of fluff it out a lot more. So it's knee length, which is a lovely length to have. I think that again would be, I'm trying to have a think. I think I will make something for this one because I think it would look nice to have a crochet item. Again, that handmade-y sort of, I can't think of the word, sort of boho-y perhaps type of look. But I think that is really, really lovely. Look at this, even double stitching here on the top there to make sure everything's neat and smooth. So that's our skirt. We've done too much. I'm going to have to bring one of the other girls in for the photos, I think, and sort of pop them all in an outfit each. Our cute, you see the hasset, how I asked for it to be shorter. I think it's perfect. I love the kitties. Let's squeeze it on. Ta-da! Again, a slightly different neckline. I've got some rounder necklines, but I quite like this more of a sort of a plungy sort of neckline. Press studs are nice and easy to fasten. Oh, it's got a frilly bit sticking out there. Tuck on back in. So we've got a space there, so we can obviously pop our stand in, which is good. And I just love the length. I really do like that length. I think it is really, really cute. What do you think? I think I like that length. I think I can see me asking for a few more, sort of maybe around Christmas. That'd look really cool, sort of Christmassy fabric, and then sort of dress it up all in the Christmassy items. But yeah, I like that one a lot. I'm not going to try the last one on because you've seen me put it on before. It is a dress style that I've already got, but we have a little bit of lace added. So there's a little bit more detail. But if you do, again, if you see an outfit and you think, oh, I really like that, but I don't want lace, or I don't want a frill, or I don't want a bow, because we all like different things, just politely ask. And there's a chance, especially if it's one she's not already made and she's making it to order, there's a chance that she'll be able to leave it off for you. But I actually wanted the lace on this. I usually go for things quite plain, but I thought the lace really finished off the effect, rather than having a sort of a flat sort of yellow bit there because of the black in the bees. I think this works really, really nice. And once again, the bust size you don't really need to worry about because you can sort of lengthen or shorten it in that area. Another one again that might look quite good, sort of, I have got another underskirt. Could do a black underskirt. That's an idea. A black underskirt. That's a new thought. New thought. I know we have to be careful with dark colours, but again, if it's not going to be stopping on for long and things like that. And I'm not sure how the dye works with lace. I suspect it's a little bit better than in something like a jersey and that. So we have a gorgeous bee dress. Shall we pop your wig on? Because we're going to keep that one on, I think. I think that's going to be your new summer dress, Mrs. Although we are going to have to do a bit of swapping about. I'm not going to put a wig back on because I'd have to pull it towards my body to do it, and it's going to sort of mess up the video. Definitely like this length of dress, so that is something to think about in future. So I have a gorgeous kiddie dress. I have a little sweet bee dress there. I had a little surprise of a nice country look. I've definitely got to make a top to go with that one. And this is also a little surprise. Love the frill. So if any of you have seen the other top or you want one with a frill on, just send her a message. Just say you've seen him on Sarah's video and you would like it in X amount of colours, or if you go onto her Facebook page, you'll see there's all these different fabrics that you can choose from. So have a little look on there. And of course we've got this little top, which I am thinking towards sort of autumn era. Area even. Where am I? I don't know. But yes, I think that is lovely, and maybe could do with a couple more like that. I might make a little cardigan to go with that, or it's a sleeveless waistcoat, something like that in the crochet. So I think that would work as well. Oh, we have so much. I am so spoiled. And of course we have this stunning evening dress. But again, with the bust size here, that might be something, if you've got a doll with an extra large bust or something like that, that might become a problem. So you would need to have a chat with Cheryl, because I don't know whether she has different size busts for her dolls. So I don't know whether they would all come in this standard size. Like I say, some are great, you don't have to worry about that. But if it is a more fitted thing, I mean, these have a bit more room. I think these would be okay for a larger bust. I think you get away with that. But I think when we're strapless, we do need to think about that. So obviously I have my little Cindy one, which I will show you all properly because I've got some other Cindy things to do. I wanted to do sort of my favourite Etsy sellers, etc, etc for Cindy. So that's going to be a video that's coming up later, but I'm waiting on a couple of items before I can do that. So that's it really. Wasn't really anticipating getting any more clothes. We always say that though, don't we? We're not going to buy another doll. We're not going to do this. But if it makes you happy, if it's not hurting anybody else, you can afford to do it. Obviously, don't get yourself into debt for anything. It's not worth it. But if it makes you smile and you can afford it, and again, with these prices, you can give yourself a little treat every now and again, which is also good. Just enjoy it. Don't care what anyone else says. You enjoy what you do, and that is all that matters. So thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe and share. I'm looking at the top of the video there. It's just like clothes everywhere. As I say, please like, subscribe and share if you do enjoy my videos. I hope to see you all very soon. I'm planning on making a Smartdoll handbag next in the crochet. So that's quite a cute one that I want to do. And I will see you all very soon. And I need to make some more coat hangers. So bye-bye for now.